Hear of a junkie named Sancho?
Zoe, Father Rodrigo, I want you to meet Sancho, the fearless vampire killer.
Unless I surrender to Sancho, he threatens to lay siege to us by morning.
What would it be worth to you if Sancho were kept from your gates?
Sancho, you can't.
Why does everything always have to be about you, Sancho?
No one will stop you, Sancho.
I swore allegiance to Sancho.
Sancho, what did I want?
Are you Sancho? Sweet, simple Sancho.
He gets out. Next thing I know, this fucking Sancho is running around with my bitch.
You see, this is the way Sancho Lopez lives then.
Don't get sassy with me, Sancho. King Sancho Lopez. Killer of women and small children.
Sancho said he could help us.
He was sent here to me, Sancho, to teach me, to challenge me, to remind me of the very heart of knight-errantry.
Help me, Sancho!
Sancho, won't you please come out and play?
My name is Sancho.
Sancho Panza is at your service.
Hello, Sancho.
I am Sancho. I am Sancho. I am Sancho. Sancho.
sneaking Sancho.
Is this one of your riddles, Sancho?
Well, my dear Sancho, facts are the enemy of truth.
Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope y'all can hear me. Hope you enjoyed my my new intro video. Welcome in. I see Gordo and Projects.
Taking the hobbits to Isengard. What did you say? The hobbits to Isengard. To Isengard.
Welcome in, Gordo, again. Yeah, you have to wait until after my intro to get your intro. I just don't have alerts on that first two screens. But hope you enjoyed the video. I spent some time editing that. Yeah, you can't spam it, bro. But welcome in. Hope y'all are having a good Sunday. Yeah, I mean, you can. It's not going to do anything. Hope you're doing well, Gordo. So, some of the new things I added. Yes, I can. Yes, it will. So, I give you... Okay, there's more stuff I added for you to play around with, actually. So I added some new commands. Gordo said work. I think it's 60 seconds before you can spam the shit out of me. So a few things. So Project's already found it. I have the first pickle of the day and second pickle of the day. So you guys can go ahead and claim those whenever. If you want. So that is just like whoever's here first. It keeps track. So every time you claim it, it keeps track of you. So I have a list, and I'm going to do something with that later. Everyone, hold on. That's one thing, bro. Let me... Shh. I never bothered to waste project. Oh, I couldn't find... So I need that audio project, so I couldn't find a good version of it. So I couldn't make your little thing. But if you have it, send it to me so I can add it. I couldn't find like a clear one. All the ones I found were garbage. Projects didn't get one. Okay, so the next thing I added, right?
Taking the hobbits to Isengard. What did you say? The hobbits to Isengard. To Isengard.
So other command, lick. So lick is... Do you remember those commercials of Tootsie Pops to saying how much you can lick to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? So every time someone types in the command lick, you get to lick the owl. So you get to lick the Tootsie Pop, and eventually it will reach the center. I'm not licking your Tootsie. You might. Peer pressure to lick it, bro. So I've been running it 22 times, and I still haven't hit the center. So every time you hit it, but there's a cooldown on it per person. So one person can't hog all the licks. It's like 30 seconds per person or something. The other one I added, which is super cool, is so when... What if multiple people want to lick together? They can. So you guys can lick at the same time. You just can't yourself lick it a bunch of times, like in a row. But if you and Projects both hit it at the same time, it should both lick. See? 24 licks. Tell Projects to lick. Yeah, he did lick. So eventually, we'll see how long it takes to get to the center. So that's a fun thing. The other one I added. So sometimes, right, when we're fighting bosses or we're doing speed runs and things aren't going our way, we need some help from the audience, right? So, in cases like that, I need y'all to give me some energy with a Spirit Bomb. So, when I type in Spirit Bomb, y'all type in the command raise, and you can raise your hand to help give me energy to do the Spirit Bomb. So, if you type that in, you have about 40 seconds. Mini me, that's my line. Nah. Stole it. There you go. So Project raised his hand. Your turn, Gordo. Lower. Jerk. So 45 seconds are going to go. And then I might lower that. It might be too high. I might need it like 30 seconds. But eventually, look at that. Midnight Sancho projects have given us their energy. 2 people. Is it enough? No, it's not. It's not enough. Because Gordo didn't want to participate. He didn't want to share his energy. So we have that one. The other one I have is a daily check-in thing, right? But it's a little game. So enter. So I don't know if y'all have ever seen the movie Constantine. One of my favorite movies. But to get in, Krillin would slap you with that energy. Yeah, he would. Krillin's really good actually, man. He got 18. Like Krillin's top tier for humans at least. To get in the club, yes. So to get in the club, right, you gotta guess the little card. Yeah, you need to know the card. Exactly. You gotta be psychic. So the enter command, that's just the instructions. So once per day, y'all can type the exclamation point guess by and then one of those phrases. So I have it limited to 5. So it's rat in a dress, bear on a trike, frogs on a bench, ducks in a cloud, dog in a hole, monkey on a wire. So you want to type in the word, the exclamation point guess, and then like that. Yeah, perfect. Gordo, you have guessed ducks in a cloud. The answer was rat in a dress. Your powers of divination may need more work. Try again next time. So you didn't get it. You have guessed monkey on a wire. The answer was rat in a dress. So those are random. It's not always going to be the same thing. You guys both just happen to get the rat in a dress. But it should pick randomly. See, I guessed rat in a dress. The answer was dog in a hole. So if you can guess it, you get entrance to the club. And you get some points. And subs... If you're a sub, you get a second guess. But basically, we're trying to figure out how psychic y'all are. Rigged, he changed it. I can rig it. I just have to go into the settings and everything. I could rig it. You just don't know when. But that's the other little game I added. Then, as you can see, we add our little ghost boy in this corner. His name is the Lich. Y'all can feed him with some ghost chips or some whiskey. And we just have a little ghost friend now. So he's going to be hanging out with us on stream. He loves whiskey, for sure. And then, is that everything I added? I was adding so much stuff. I think I added a new redeem actually, which was this one.
Give us a push, Sancho.
Thank you, Projects, for getting our little ghost friend drunk. Appreciate it. And I believe that so far is everything I've added. I've also added. Y'all can request songs now. So we're gonna switch over to our gameplay. Refreshing. You do video editing then? Yeah, I do. It was part of my college major, sort of. Cool. Let's make sure that's playing actually. I hire you if you want. It depends. I don't have... I hire you. Good projects. You work for free at Green Card. I'll marry you. You can't even... You're in England, bro. Do you guys have an equivalent of a green card over there? Because I might need to leave America. They're gonna kick us out, bro. Let's see. Let me know if you hear the music, actually. No. What's wrong with the Gulf of America? So much, bro. So much. No, you can't hear it? Where are you? Hold on. This is my first time using the request thing. No, freedom for Sancho. I know. Sorry, I'm still figuring this out. I may inquire as I'm crap at video. Yeah, if you have any questions, I will answer them and stuff. I wanted a few compilations or something. Yeah, I can do that. That's pretty easy. Still no music? I need a free program to clip down VODs, and I'll start you out with Stream Advice, NPR work, clip down VODs. I have a copy of Adobe Premiere. If you're just like clipping stuff down, honestly, I'm using CapCut, which is like the TikTok editor like app. It's super easy to use for like basic stuff. Premiere is good. It's just more complicated, but you can do more stuff. I learned on Premiere how to edit all my stuff. But if you just need the clip, you can use like basic stuff. Clipping is pretty much like Windows Movie Maker could clip stuff. I need to post it on YouTube. Yeah. So if you're just like straight editing stuff out or like clipping one side to the other, super easy. Still no music for you guys? Nope. Weird. Tech memes, yeah. I'm just listening to Barbie Girl by myself, apparently. Tech memes. Hey, Christina, you did make it. Welcome in. You can still claim second pickle because Gordo refuses to. Okay, there it is, right? Can you hear it now? Oh, yeah, I'm lowered it. I saw that. Wow. Is that still too loud? How's that? There you go. Is that good sound wise? Low now. Okay, there?
I'm being gay over here.
Well, by the law. Over here. Hate crimes. Gordo and his hate crimes, bro. Cool. All right, let's get to this. Finally, now that that's all set up. We're going to be playing today some construction simulator. LOL, OMG, whatever. Oh, Chezzy, welcome in. Claiming second pickle. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We are chilling today. We are playing some construction simulator, hanging out. Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, little ghost.
Water, Howard! Water!
I'm used to having... So this is my first time with this new setup. There we go. All right, so we're playing Construction Simulator. So my new schedule now is going to be basically like Saturdays is going to be my stream run days, and then Sundays is going to be our slow. So Command Enter. Whatever. What's the command to get in the club again? Yeah. Chezzy redeemed drink some water. Thank you, Chezzy. Let me go ahead and grab my water real quick. Actually, I will be right back. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, new command for those of you just joining. Enter. So if y'all have ever seen Constantine, when he tries to enter the club, he has to do the little card thing. So that's what that is. You get one chance a day to try to enter the club. And then if you get it right, you get in. Subs get a second guess, but it also keeps track. And we're going to do something with that later. I have plans, but they're not like fully done yet. Christina did not get it. Simon, welcome in. Where's your hard hat? Do you not like my pumpkin hard hat? Look at it. It's got a little jack-o'-lantern in front of her. You're a little quieter than the music? Okay, let me drop that. Check, 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 check. How's that? Drop that a little bit. Up. And there we go. Better, better. Sweet. Cool, cool. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. This is not Monster Hunter. Yeah, they're just mechanical monsters. So my hard hat is the little pumpkin man because I thought it looked cool. I got my overalls. What was you explaining? Oh, the enter thing. Right. So as a like daily check-in, every stream you get one guess. So if you type in exclamation point enter, it's the instructions, but you don't have to type that in. You can just guess. But it does give you the things you can guess. So in order to get in the club, you got to have psychic powers. You type in exclamation point guess and then one of them phrases. So rat in a dress, bear on trike, frogs on a bench, ducks in a cloud, dog in a hole, or monkey in a wire. And if you guess it correctly, you get entrance into the club. Otherwise, you got to wait. This is Christina's contribution to the stream, I'm assuming. And then there's water. Thank you, Chezzy, so much. Does it change per person? Yeah. So every guess, it's random. So it's basically like pulling from a deck and holding it up, and you're guessing. So it's basically a random, not random. You're supposed to be psychic, right? So you're supposed to be able to know what it is without doing it. I can barely hear my song. Okay, let me put that up, and then let me raise this on mine and see if that helps out. Luckily, I am psychic. Yeah. Okay. Let me know if that's better. Maybe I'll just speak louder. Anyways, so hope y'all enjoy all those cool things. We are oh, there's also the lick command where you can lick the Tootsie Pop. So !lick is a new one I added. See if you can make it to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Clearly monkey on a wire. So you have to type it in the !guess and then monkey on a wire. And it'll guess it for you and tell you. There you go. You have guessed monkey on a wire. The answer was rat in a dress. Nope. This is also a test on how hard it is. So if nobody gets in, I might change it a bit to make it a little easier. Maybe less options. If not, I don't know. This club is just very exclusive. Welcome to Coco. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. This is our rebrand stream, our stream 2.0. We got new art. We got new setup. I am confusing myself a little bit because I have 2 screens now, and normally I only have 1 screen, and I keep confusing myself at what I should do. Simon, you get it? Christina has licked the Tootsie Pop. 25 licks, still have not found the center of the Tootsie Pop. So, yeah, I was saying my schedule, we're changing it up. I'm going to start streaming weekends. So we're going to do Speedrun Saturday. I figure having a dedicated day where we try to go fast would be good because I have a lot of now things on the list to speedrun, right? We got, you streamed off 1 screen? Yeah, I did. It was a big screen, but it was 1 screen. So, cause we gotta put up a good Claire run. I've had some very close runs recently, but they die very late. So Saturday, we're probably doing that. I do want to continue Hades. I want to start Hollow Knight, and then we gotta also start Elden Ring. So I'm gonna have a day specific for speedrun and stuff. I use 3 down. Yeah, I had 1. Now 2. And even then I'm still like too much information, man. And then so speedrun Saturday, and since we're using all our speed on Sunday, we're gonna do Slowdown, or on Saturday we're gonna do Slowdown Sunday, where we chill, we have some music, we play some stream games like this. We're digging holes basically. Pretty chill. I've been digging this hole for like 10 hours, and we have to actually clear this whole area. So honestly, this whole stream might just be digging 1 hole. But this is such a chill game. I know I'm playing into stereotypes, being like the Mexican who enjoys this manual labor job thing. You can probably lower game volume, is kind of loud about it. Thank you. You gold mining? I wish. We just digging. I think we're building a garage, a parking garage. So we gotta, the thing that makes this take long is so we dig up the holes and then we collect the dirt, and then we gotta go to the quarry, and then we gotta sell the dirt. Is it gonna be a pool? No, it's gonna be a, yeah, parking garage. So we're digging the holes, only like step 1. So now we drive our big old dump truck. down to the dirt station. Nobody buys dirt. These guys buy dirt. I need to buy dirt because my dog has been digging up a bunch of holes in the backyard. Also, you're not going to believe how much money they give me per truckload of dirt. So it's going to pop up in that top right corner. They take my dirt. They give me... $11 grand. 11 grand for dirt. I buy dirt for gardening. Yeah. So I need to buy bulk dirt because our dog keeps digging up stuff. And I don't know what he does with the dirt. I don't know if he eats it. But there's so many holes in the backyard that, like, every time I bought dirt, I put it in there and then he just digs it back up and then the dirt disappears. I don't know if he is eating it. This game isn't fully realistic in that, like, we want our truck in the pit, so we just kind of ran it off the wall. And then we just, it's fine. Perfect. That's how they do it professionally. They just ram into the hole. And the truck is fine. So, yeah. This reminds me of playing in, like the sandbox as a kid. Except the sandbox in, like, our elementary school was always full of cat poop because, like, stray cats would poop in it. So then it was always gross actually playing in the sandbox. Instead, I get to dig a big hole. Damn dog, yeah. He, that boy likes to dig. I'm assuming also Christina queued up this one. I was not allowed to play in a sandbox because it always smells like pee. Yeah, exactly. They like had it for us, but they were always like, don't go in there, it's gross. It's filled with cat pee and cat poop, and if you go in there, I'm not letting you into my classroom anymore. So they don't let us. So this is my nice like substitution. I want to go to the beach and make a sandcastle. We haven't been to the beach in forever. Maybe this summer we'll actually go. Maybe we'll take the boy and let him dig in the backyard. Or in the... All right, looking for a bit. Got to fill these fish tanks back up for sure. I appreciate you projects. Appreciate you dropping by. Oh, there's also alert command if you want to be official. You don't have to, but it's exclamation point alert. Have fun with your fish tanks. There you go. Appreciate you. This is very relaxing. So for some days, I think mostly it's going to be things like Construction Simulator or like anything where it's just very like chill, repetitive, like cozy game stuff. Eventually, what would be cool is to have people on and like kind of interview them about stuff like while we play something like this where we don't have to really think about it. Big Pony Club. Chapel Roan. Yeah, so you can request music. So it's exclamation point SSR, and then you can either type in the artist and song, or you can post like a Spotify link directly, and it'll take it. So I also just added that. This is good digging music, actually. Oh, I should probably activate links. That might work. Otherwise, I don't think that's... Is that the one? Yeah. Alright, let me fix that real quick. You guys are my beta test for this. because there's certain things that I have that might interfere with each other, so it's a good test of stuff. What is that? It's because it made it stars on it. Prince Daddy and the Hyena. Yeah, let me fix that. Also, they oh, it didn't go off. Take off the apostrophe, Christina, maybe, and it should trigger that I showed you. Settings. Okay, Nakoko, try it again. It should work now. I'll skip that, whatever that song is, we'll skip it when it pops up. It's supposed to be So Alright Cool Whatever by the Happy Fits. Just request it again. If you have the link still, try it again. There it is. Okay, Stream Elements also doesn't like it, but it took it. Let me fix it on that one. At least it took it though, but it also timed her out. Let's fix that. Not the timeout. I know. I'm sorry, Nakoko. Well, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Oh, thank you, Christina, for fixing that. Okay. Now that one is good. So hopefully any more links should be fine. Hopefully. This is my second time getting banned. Last time it was Nightbot, right? Nightbot wasn't having it. This time it's the Stream Elements and the Stream Elements hates you now. The bots hate you. We like you, yeah. AI's taken over and that's why it's bad. The bots are homophobic. Bob the Builder. The new Bob is weird, right? I thought they made like a new show with him like being 3D-ish. And they look weird. But OG Bob the Builder was solid. There was a Bob the Builder PS1 game that was super cool that I remember playing. Halsey. Alex, aren't you supposed to be having these type jobs? Construction? Because I'm gotta be out of the norm. That's what I said. I was like, I'm playing into a stereotype by playing construction worker on stream, but it's fine. This is why we play it in online instead of in real life. I've built a house before though, so that counts. So we gotta, that whole field, we gotta dig out. Just eat the truck down the slope. I tried to build like a gradient, like a nice little slope there, right? But the truck is so heavy that it just pounds the dirt down. So eventually it just became this sheer cliff. And now we just yeet the truck off instead of trying to be, you know, fancy. Maximum number of songs. Oh yeah, it only lets you do 3 at a time. But once your song plays, you can add more. But I appreciate you testing all the bot limits. You're my official beta tester. Everything that can go wrong. What else can I do? I don't know. We'll just beat you, and when something breaks, we'll know. Dig to China. Let's do it. That'll take me forever. I used to... So funny story, one time when I was a kid, I had a friend who liked to dig, and his backyard had a big ass hole. Like, he was just digging. It was probably, honestly, well, as a kid, I would say it's like it was like 20 feet down, but I was also like 3 feet tall. So realistically, it was probably like an 8-foot hole. But which is still crazy because his parents were like, yeah, that's fine, you can dig a hole. And they just let him go to town with a shovel. It's wild. Dig. Nothing much, sugar. What's the matter with you? Why did that trigger there? That's supposed to trigger on the matter baby question. I don't know why that one triggered. But that's fine. That's fine. Again, without even trying to, you figured out another bug in whatever I wrote in my programmed in my thing. But yeah, he had a big ass hole, right? And then one day he hit something hard. Like, I don't know what it was, but he hit like something we couldn't dig through, like concrete or something. And whatever it was, like, it looked red. And I freaked out because he's like, I think that's like the border to hell. If we keep digging, we're gonna go to hell. And then so we filled in the hole and we never talked about it again because we thought that we had reached hell. I mean, anything to get some peace and quiet. Want to dig a hole? Yeah, sure. Leave me alone. There's something about digging, and which is why I don't like fully blame my dog for digging. But there's just something about digging that feels good. Digging makes me feel good. What's in the hole? Oh, is it triggering on the what's? Did you plug the hole to help pop? I thought so, but you've seen how America's been. Maybe we didn't plug it right. I'm gonna have to go back to my hometown and be like, yo, we need to check this. Dogs just know. Dogs do just know. We are in hell. Yeah. Dogs. Okay, so the other thing that my dog, apparently dogs are supposed to know, right, is like earthquakes. Dogs and cats are supposed to like go crazy when there's an earthquake. The other day, me and Tina were home and there was like a mini earthquake. And Shinji, our dog, didn't do nothing. He didn't warn me. He didn't even move, bro. He was just laying on his little cot. I was like, you're supposed to give me the heads up. Like something, anything. He didn't even move. I was like, where's your earthquake sense, bro? You're supposed to be the one to help get us out. But he said, nah. He had no sense of urgency. Yeah, he was like, it's fine. He knew it was coming, but he's like, you don't need to know. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've had my dog sleep through an earthquake. Yeah, they're supposed to help us out. They're supposed to be our little alarm clocks. And they're like, nah. It's probably an eepy boy. Okay, so he likes to sleep on the side of the toilet, which is super weird. I don't know why, but he likes to curl around the base because we have him in our like our bedroom has like a bathroom on the side of it, and it's become like his space so that he can like nap and stuff, and I feed him. He curls around the toilet, and that's like his spot. I don't get it, but it's comfortable to him, and he doesn't like soft, like he had a soft bed, but he tore it up. He likes the floor better. I don't know. He's a weirdo. They're living the good life. He is. He's so spoiled. But then he always wants to cry all the time about like whatever. Like, oh, I only gave him like 5 treats instead of 10. All our animals are spoiled and whiny. Our cats always. If we don't feed them fast enough, he will just keep going off until we feed him. Gotta go. Bye-bye. For sure. Thank you for hanging out, Nakoko. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll be here digging a big hole, maybe to China. We'll find out once they start knocking. Appreciate the lurk. So the cool thing about this game is like you can buy a bunch of different like construction equipment like trucks and excavators and stuff, but I went for the ones that I know. Like there's so many different brands and stuff, but Cat, right? That's the one you gotta go to. The Caterpillar trucks, big old yellow construction trucks. Anything else, nah. Feels good. When I don't know actually anything about construction, so this could be like the worst brand. It's just the most well known. Where's your bulldozer? It's stored right now, but I have one. I had to use it to flatten this whole top at the beginning, but the bulldozer's cool. Let's see. Vehicle fleet. Yeah, we have a dozer, so we can take it out. But yeah, that was one of the first ones I was like, I want a bulldozer. Look at it. Spin it. Drop the thing. Doing donuts in the bulldozer. I was gonna say the dog likes soft, he just likes tearing shit up more. Yeah. He like, because he used to sleep with a squishmallow and would like lay his head on it, and then if he discovers that it, like if he rips it, then it's done. Then he will go to town on it and rip everything out of it. But if it's intact, push the dirt into a pile and then scoop it with my bulldozer. My dog loves the strings. Are you telling me it's like a faster way, or you just want to see the bulldozer work? So she rips shit up to get the strings. He's more of a, yeah, he likes tearing stuff. Like he likes tug of war. So like here's a pile of dirt that I dug up earlier. So the bulldozer, we can go to let us like flatten stuff. So she rips shit up to get the strings. Yeah. What kind of dog do you have? Ours is he's a mutt, bro. He's the big ones though, the big percents were Pit Bull, German Shepherd, and Chow Chow. Everyone says he looks like a lion. He if you want to see, I think I don't know if you're in my Discord, but I've posted pictures of him for sure. Belgian Mal mixed with something huge. Nice. But yeah, that's the bulldozer. Yeah, so there's Discord. You can click on that link and join it, and you can see pictures of. I'm pretty sure I've posted both my dog and my 2 cats. If not, Baby was the cat at the beginning of the start and student screen. Baby, she's a 6-toed cat. So her real name is Jeannie Wilder, but we call her Baby because she's the baby. He does look like one, right? So, and then my other cat looks like a tiger. So I got a whole zoo in here. And then we got the six-toed cat is the other one. I just like getting the weird animals. But I wasn't even supposed to, we weren't, like we hadn't planned on getting him. But you know how it works is like someone's family member's like, oh, we gotta get rid of this dog. You guys want one? I was like, I don't really need a dog. Like I want one, but it's a lot of work. I don't have the time. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for a dog. And then that day I was just like, fuck it. Like, let's get him. He looked cute. So we got him, we picked him up. We got him last year on the 3rd of July. I remember it was like the day before 4th of July. So I picked him up and he's been good. He's generally pretty good, other than the fact that like when he doesn't take a nap, he gets very like a toddler because he's still a puppy. So he'll like lash out and get very like meh and bitey. But he's learned not to bite hard, so he'll just like nothing too crazy. His biggest issue is digging holes, and the cats do not like putting up with him because he has so much energy, and they're both kind of older, so they're chilling. He wants to play all the time, and they're like, no. So every time he tries to befriend them, and they just take off, or they'll hiss at him or scratch him. And I feel bad because he just wants to play, but also like he's kind of aggressive. And if we let him, like if he gets a hold of one of the cats and tries to play with it, like the tank of your construction machine is almost empty. Oh, we gotta go to the gas station. Going to the gas station with this excavator is kind of funny because it's like a roofed gas station. So when we do it, we have to like move the crane forward. So we have to make sure it's like low enough. To fit in the gas station. I don't know if this is how, which I doubt, but I'm not a construction worker, so I don't know how they fill up their stuff. If they do just drive to like the gas station on the corner. So we repair it here, and then we fuel it up. Trailers. That makes sense. They don't just drive this big ass thing, pull up to the pump, pull out the little thing. Like, I'm sure they have like gas trucks, right? And stuff, and like, well, yeah, like put it on a trailer and then drive it there. You can't drive heavy equipment like that on pavement, tears up the road. Gotcha. Do you know a lot about construction stuff? The closest I've gotten is that in college I did alternative spring break, and we built a house with Habitat for Humanity in New Orleans. So I got to do like framing and like put in windows and all that fun stuff. Just a little. My uncle Pedro's got it. Excuse me. Right now, they're actually doing a bunch of construction on the roads around my house. So I'm seeing all these big trucks, and since I've been playing Construction Simulator, I'm like, I know what that truck does. I know what that one does. I feel like a little kid being like, oh, I know what that is. I thought it was on fire for a second, but it's just a little exhaust kit. I'm maybe it is on fire. Right? Does it not look like it's on fire? I posted a couple pics of my pupper for you. Oh yeah. Sweet. Ooh. Cozy. His little hat. That's the one thing. So the cats will refuse to wear any clothes, like hats or like we put a sweater on baby once, and she just like froze stiff and would not move. They just do not like it. But him, so for Halloween we got him like he had a little pumpkin costume. So it's nice that he'll actually wear little hats and stuff. This is also like the first time I've had like a dog to myself. Like I had one as a kid, but like if you're not really taking care of it as a kid. And then I had like my uncle had dogs, but again, like they weren't my dogs. I would like walk them every so often or like play with them, but I wasn't in charge of taking care of them. So this is my first time taking care of like training him, and right now he can sit, he can stay. He knows to like go in his crate. He knows not to like rush the front door. He knows the word walk. So every time I say walk, he'll like get all excited. He still gets a little too excited sometimes with like people, like especially like new people, where he like wants to jump all over. I'm getting him better at that, like not jumping on people, but when he gets excited, he forgets all the stuff we taught him. Our goal is pretty good, except for craziness. Yeah. And it's hard to like get mad at them because they're like, they want a new friend, right? So they're like all excited. She does jump, but she won't leave them alone. Yeah. Same. Like he gets distracted and he'll just like want to be all over them, and he won't listen to me. He'll just be like, no. Like he knows what he should be doing. He just don't want to do it. How old is your dog? And what's her name? .5 years old. Okay, so still pretty young. Hope is her name. Nice. Any reason why, or just sounded good? Ours is Shinji because we named him after little bitch Shinji from Evangelion. We got her at the pound at about 6 months old. Nice. She was skin and bones? Okay. Nice. So that name fits, for sure. Both of our first cat, Baby, we got her from a shelter. The second cat, the tiger, his full name is Marquis de Lafayette because he's technically inbred royalty. Because his breed is called, he's a Toiger, which is like this designer breed. But I had a friend in college whose grandma supposedly like invented it. So she had a bunch of like, she called it reject cat because no one would want to buy it because he wasn't like perfectly designed, because they want them, so they're Toigers, they're supposed to look like mini tigers. They want them to have white on their chest, and he doesn't have that. So she couldn't sell them, so she just had him in a kennel as like a giveaway cat. So my friend was like, you want this? And I was like, sure, why not? I'll take a free cool looking cat. So that's how we got Lafayette. And then, yeah, Shinji was just spur of the moment, someone's grandma was like, I can't take care of him. Do you guys want him? I was like, we'll take him. It's good because he's a lot of work, but he's like helped me get better at like scheduling stuff and being like, oh, I have to take him out at a certain time. I have to walk him. I have to feed him. Versus like before, I was kind of on my own time. Like the cats, you just put food out and they're fine. They both know how to eat. Or like I'll feed them, we feed them wet food once a day and then have their dry food out so they can lunch crunch whenever. But Shinji, like we feed at certain times and make sure he like naps at certain times. It's just a whole different thing taking care of like a cat versus a dog. So it's been nice. Like there was moments where I absolutely hated it. Particularly like when he wouldn't sleep through the night and he was like every 3 hours he would need to go outside to go to the bathroom. Like legit was losing my mind because I could not sleep. Both me and Christina were dying, dude. We were like, and then finally like we figured out a system to get him, and now he sleeps through the night. Occasionally he'll like need to go out in the middle of the night, but he lets us know. But very rarely, like he'll sleep. I put him to bed at about 10, and he'll wake up about 8. So it's so nice. Like I can sleep again, and I like him much more now that I get actual sleep. Oh, that's the other thing I added. I made a Throne account for like basically dog treats and stuff. So if anyone ever wants to like do a donation or anything, it's gonna go to Shinji and the babies. I figured it'd be good to have something on there for them. Nothing for me because I don't need it, but the dogs. Ad break, baby. Hope y'all are sticking around. We're gonna be digging this hole for a while. We'll be here. I don't feel like I need to stop playing for this ad because we're just digging holes. But I'm having a good time. Hope y'all are vibing. We give a treat every time she goes in the crate, so she actually likes going in there. Yeah, same. Him too. He knows he's good about like crate training was for sure like the best thing we did. It's so nice to be able to be like Shinji, go in your crate, and he'll run in there. I give him a treat. I take off his harness and everything, give him a little pets, and then he'll settle down for the night. Super nice when it's time to go and she just goes in. Yeah. Luckily, we have a backyard, so if we're gonna go out, like I leave him out there because he can run around and stuff. So I don't need the crate for like stuff like that. But at night when like we don't want him in the backyard, because our neighborhood has like coyotes and other stuff. There's like a bunch of raccoons that I don't want him to like mess with. So it's nice to have him at night, like be in the crate and just know that like we need to go to sleep and he'll knock out. We only have a small park fence if he does a crate, yeah. Which is good that she likes it in there and that it's a comfortable spot for them. And not like in their way or anything. Svet Lozar07, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We are digging a hole. We're building a garage. Digging up dirt, playing with big trucks. Listening to some sweet tunes and talking about pets. If you want to play some music, you can request stuff with !SSR and either an artist name and title or a Spotify link. But yeah, welcome in. She just rolls over onto her back and passes out. Yeah, he does not do that. I wish. He's not there yet. He's still like will fight it sometimes. Like he'll want to like And it's not because he doesn't have energy. Like, if I tire him out, he gets very restless. He'll have to like chew on something for a while and then. So, how's work? Welcome back. Appreciate y'all hanging out with through the ads. We only run them once an hour, so we don't have to deal with it too much. I'm hoping we finish this whole little side on this side before the end of the stream. We're making pretty good progress. So after we dig the hole, actually, so what we gotta do, we're digging up the pit, and then we're gonna have to pour some concrete. Then we gotta build the ground floor, the ceiling, the top floor, the ceiling, and then we're gonna put, it looks like some trees and stuff on top. So this and then the concrete might be like the biggest parts of this, but I don't know. I feel like this is gonna take the most time because pouring concrete doesn't take too long. But digging a big hole takes a minute. It's so satisfying watching this hole get bigger and bigger, though. It's so nice. It feels like you're like digging it like a cake, right? And just chomping bits off. Just digging. I still got all that. I'm only 30% with this hole.
30?
Yeah, now there's still so much hole left.
Wait, like down or
30?
landscape? You didn't even get any dirt in that. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you did.
Yeah, I did. Sometimes they don't look like it, but that little yellow bar on the side tells me.
Oh.
Because I have to make it like I have to get flat. So if you hold triangle, it tells you. So the green means it's good, it's deep enough. The red is all the stuff I still have to do. So I gotta do all that, and then I gotta do this whole. I'm hoping we get through this side today, but we'll see. Just keep digging. I'm glad. It's so much fun to play. I've been playing this like when I have free time. I'm just like I'm gonna dig some more of that hole. You seen the videos where like people accidentally wash away the beach because they dig a hole and then like make a little stream and then it like, washes away the whole beach?
What?
Yeah.
Why does it wash away the whole beach?
Because like they'll dig like a puddle and then it fills with water, and then if you dig to the water it'll start like streaming to the water, but then it starts pulling sand and then it just keeps going. Yeah, it's crazy. There's the cat. We never, like I said, he likes Christina. He loves Christina. He doesn't care about me. I've been home all day, no sound. As soon as Christina comes, he's like meow, meow. Do I not have any of them in this group? I should. Okay. I mean, you can post them. You have way more of them than I do. She's gotten better. She used to be really bad about letting people carry her, but now she's much like I don't know. She's old now, so she's like, all right, it's fine.
Sorry.
So I went to the market earlier. Either carne asada we can do for dinner, or okay. No, not water. Maybe some ice in there actually.
Okay.
Thank you. Digging a hole. I feel like this would be a nice job if it didn't actually like suck. Like the manual labor part didn't actually be awful, you know? Like this is so satisfying, but like if I'm out there like having to actually do all this, like my back breaking labor, not as fun. Which I imagine like real construction worker watching me be like, I'm like, this is fun, and they're like, no, it's not. This is awful. I hate this. It's the worst job. But they get paid pretty decent. I stand while streaming, so that's my hard labor. Driving a tractor isn't all that much work. Okay, that's fair. But I feel like, the other stuff, right? Like driving a tractor is the easy part. The actual like manual labor stuff that you do if you have to drive a tractor, probably a lot harder. Also, do they have air conditioning? I feel like they wouldn't. I feel like they could, but I feel like they wouldn't because I feel like they treat workers like shit. Newer stuff has all that. Okay. Sure. Old stuff, no. Yeah. Shinji's in the back. Okay. No, I put him in at like right before I went live, like 1:45. So he's been out there for like an hour. So it's up to you if you want to bring him in and feed him or go out there with him. He can be out there for a while. I like how the dirt like piles up in the back of that truck too. It's also funny how it took me. I've been playing this game for I don't know how long. I'm much better with the like this stuff when I started. It was so hard to like get the dirt that I wanted when I started this because this you have to control it with like the sticks. And you have to control both this, and then this. But now that I've gotten the hang of it, it's so chill. So we're gonna have one day a week where we play stuff like this, just to reset on Sundays. When we're not doing the crazy speedrun stuff. I wanted to just because that stuff, it's fun, but it also is like hard, and we wanna chill sometimes. So tomorrow we're gonna stream. We're gonna go back into Monster Hunter. We're gonna try to finish that up, and then Saturday we'll probably do some player runs because I want to put up a good time. My official time is still 59, even though Excelled I was faster than that. I was like at 58 something, but I want to put up like a better time than that. I didn't submit it. I know I should, and I know Gordo would give me shit for not submitting it, but I know I can beat that. So we're gonna do Claire, and then we need to prep for Elden Ring. Because Excel wants to do Elden Ring thing. I didn't submit a run the other day. Yeah, sometimes you're like, I can beat that. Like, I don't... How's your... Yeah, it wasn't enough. Exactly. How's your speedruns going, right? Are you still having fun with it? Rough, but getting better, yeah. So why'd you decide to do Path of Exile? Hard to learn. What made you go, yeah, I want to speedrun that? Have you just played it a ton? I was already playing it, got it. You just wanted to play it fast? Just returned, actually hadn't played in like 2 years. Got it. Have you been playing the second one? I know a bunch of my friends are like obsessed with it. But I never played like... I haven't played many games like that, like Diablo or any of that. Those were some of the games that I just didn't... Like I missed out on that genre. Not really a fan of 2. Got it. Did they change a lot? I mean, I'm assuming with 10 years like gap, right? It's like a very different game. I tried it, ended up DL1 and playing that. Downloading 1 and playing it instead. Yeah, you're just like, nah, nostalgia better. Sometimes it like goes through the dirt and it doesn't pick up. I mean, it's part of the game because it doesn't want you digging more than you need to. So like if it's green, I can't dig into it because it's already like deep enough. I can try, but like I don't pick up much dirt. So even though there's like these little piles here, they're green. So it doesn't really benefit me forcing myself to pick them up when I can go for like these big chunky like wall dirt pieces. Those are, yeah, like the flat bit. But also it's weird because you don't have to be exactly perfect. The game will like give you a bunch of leeway. So even though it's there, it's still green. And if I might not even have to dig all the red. Sometimes the game will just be like, that's good enough, and then it'll like auto finish the rest of it for you. And then you end up like it'll make it look like you did like a perfectly clean job for the next step, which is kind of nice because so like this is good. The early builds that I did were using the excavator where I had to like dig trenches were not clean at all. I'm also awful using the concrete. The concrete pump is kind of hard to aim, so I end up spilling concrete everywhere. But the game fixes that for you. It acts like you know what you're doing. Like the first scoop where you take out a big chunk of the wall like that is my favorite. Because you can see like the big like chomp where you just chomped into it. Like, it's so satisfying. sell some dirt. Oh, I missed, so I made a little pile on that side. So I wanna speed run. Gordo and I have been talking about doing Hollow Knight. He's taking a break, so it gives me some more time to like. I can move it farther down the list because he's doing like Berserker and some other stuff. Elden Ring, Hollow Knight. I haven't really looked into it, but I feel like it'd be fun to speedrun Mega Man. And I feel like those games should be pretty easy to speedrun. As not easy as in like strategy wise, but like it lends itself really well to speedrunning because it's like stages and like it's definitely like routable. But I don't know how hard it is or if there's a big community of it, but I think it'd be fun. Ah, I missed it. I zoned out for a second and just completely missed the truck. Oops. It's fine. We'll worry about that later. The angle of my camera was a little off, so I dumped it right over the side. I think I'm too close to it. I keep missing this. Positioning is kind of important. Because like if you go too close, I get like caught in like that, like in the little bucket. And then my machines get all like stuck. Or you'll like miss the bucket. Yeah, so today's Sunday. Hope y'all had a good weekend. If you all got any plans for the week. I'm going to be streaming. I haven't decided. I know I want to stream Saturday, Sunday. I think Tuesday, Wednesdays are going to be my day off from now on. And then, so I'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think that's what my schedule's going to be for the most part. I have some Saturday and Sunday stuff coming up that I need to do. So I might, well, not might, I will be canceling those streams because we're going to Ren Fair. So I'm excited for that. Ren Fair is so much fun. You get to dress up, you get to go drink mead, you get to do, we're doing a pub crawl at the Ren Fair, which is going to be so much fun. I'm excited. We did it last year, and it was super crazy. We drank so much mead, and we got to walk through the whole Ren Fair in a big old crowd yelling, pub crawl! So much fun. I'm excited to do it again this year. And then I have that on two weekends. One's a Saturday and one's a Sunday. So those I won't be streaming. But other than that, that's kind of going to be our new schedule from now on until we decide to change it. Oh. So his name is Shinji, but we also call him Tonko, which means like dummy. Because sometimes he's such a dummy. When he doesn't want to listen, or when he does something dumb. He likes to bonk his head all the time on stuff. We'll be digging, steadily digging. So if this happens sometimes, I have accidentally flipped this truck on this little pad here. Sometimes if you come in too hot and hit the edge, it'll like flip and go crazy. This would be dumping dirt. I can't believe we get paid 10 grand for a bunch of dirt. I've made most of my money. I made almost, when I started this job, I think it was out like $1 million. I'm almost at 2 million just from dumping dirt. It's just crazy. I feel like that's super exaggerated. Like there's no way someone's paying 10 grand for that much dirt. But then I don't know how dirt prices are these days. Maybe we're running out of dirt. In my area, fill dirt is free. Nice. I would love that. I might actually need to just look that up. Maybe there are areas around here where I can get dirt. But you have to take a full truckload. Oh, got it. Take our dirt, please. We don't want it. See, like I'm too close. Because I also want to redo our front yard. Because right now it's like a typical grass lawn, but I want to do California like succulents and like drought resistant stuff, because every time it stops raining here, all our stuff dies and it just looks like shit. I think that over the truck, yeah. There's a pile I think on the other side. Yeah, we're just slowly building piles. I want to move it actually. It's a little too close to me. There we go. Fine, we'll just, no one saw that. I'm the only worker in my construction company, so there's no one here to tell me. Sometimes driving the treads is a little complicated. You need someone to drive the trucks for you. Yeah, I do. There is multiplayer in this, so you can have like multiple people in here, like someone doing the digging and someone doing the driving. Imagine looking at a construction site and one guy just running back and forth between the trucks. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, is would you rather see one guy like hustling and doing all the jobs, or like how we normally see, which is like 10 guys just standing around staring at a hole? At least they're like, damn, that man's working. He's just sprinting. And also like driving off the dirt cliff there. What are you playing this on Steam? No, it's I have it on PlayStation. It came, well, not free, but it's part of my PS Plus thing. I don't know if it's cross-platform. Because if you get your stream deck, if it's cross-platform, then yeah, you can help me dig in holes. We are one piece. I know. We'll see. I can look into it. You can look into it. If it is, then if you get a stream deck. I keep missing. I keep missing, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna... Oh, they're too tall. Sometimes you can just drive over them and they'll flatten. There is a truck I'm supposed to do that with, the like soil compactor, but instead we're using this. Like it never happened. It's my company and I do what I want. Digging holes and dumping dirt. We're making good progress on this garage. After this, I'm gonna, every time I see a parking garage, I'm gonna know all the effort. It is not cross-platform, but it is cross-gens. Oh, so PS4 can play PS5. Oh, okay, we do have a PS4. That might work. Yeah, we can try to set that up, but I need my own PS Plus account. I don't know. Because if I can download it on... If I download it on the PS4 and make that my home PS4, you should be able to play it even if there's another account on it. Right? Like how we used to do with like the Xbox stuff, like where we would switch home Xboxes so that like we could play each other's games. That might work. I don't know if they've ever updated that or not. Maybe. But you can see. Because honestly, that would make this go way faster. Because then what I could do is load up 2 trucks, right? I can rent another truck, and then you can drive it over there, dump it out, and then by the time you get back, I'll have to build another truck. Help me dig this big old hole. We're almost to the edge there. 2 tontas construction. Dumping out the dirt. Hey, give a ghost chip to the Lich. He appreciates it. He loves ghost chips. Hungry boy. Digging a hole. It reminds me of the movie Holes, which I haven't seen in forever. Game music drowning out music. Is it? What's funny is I can't even hear the game music. So, let me see. Better? Okay. Okay, that's better? Because the diesel engine be loud. Oh, that's probably, yeah. Trucks be loud. Construction is loud in general. What? No. They're always so quiet when they wake us up at 7 in the morning with the jackhammer to fix the pavement outside. Putting the kitty baby. It's just, it also reminds me of like having like, I didn't have them, right? Because I was poor. But like the Tonka trucks that kids would have, where they would like, the dump trucks, where they would, maximum number of songs. It should have played yours. Let me see if I can take that off. Oh, there we go. Okay, try it now, Christina. Request something else. I changed it to unlimited. There you go. There we go. Song of your people doing the work of your people. Yeah. Perfect. This is what we need. It's a perfect Sunday for doing some construction. Our people. Totally. And also just being just one Mexican dude in a pumpkin hat digging a big old hole. Doing the 3 times the work the white guys are doing, right? Totally. I think I parked it too close. I just like the big old wheels on this truck. Oop. Too close to the wall. We've made a lot of progress. Honestly, I didn't think we would make this much progress on digging. Okay. The biggest issue is like placement of stuff, because I want the truck close enough that I can just reach it, but if it's too close, we get weird like interactions with it where the bucket gets stuck. Maybe the dirt I missed with is my marker for where the truck should be parked. There we go. There's this, on the freeway, like, one of the freeways over here, right? On the side of the road, there's like I don't know if it's a construction company or like what, but they have a bunch of like construction trucks like this parked outside. So I don't know if they do construction or they just sell the trucks or rent them or whatever. But it's great because during Christmas time, they decorate all the excavators like Christmas. So they all have like lights and stuff. So it's really cool to drive by at night. And they're these like mechanical like Christmas tree things. It's super cool. La Chona. Chomp. I thought like, so when I started this up, I was like, oh, I just wanted to play like a little simulator game. I didn't think I would have this much fun with this, but honestly, like, game of the year, even though it's old. Just be digging dirt. This is also like very nice looking dirt. It's not all like gross and like, which I feel like real dirt would be. This is like nice red dirt. Sometimes little idle games are the best kind of chill. Yeah. I usually get bored of them after a while. My attention span is not, I mean, it's okay, but like Animal Crossing was solid during COVID for a while, but then like once you run out of stuff to do, it's kind of like eh. This one's nice because it hits the right like level of like, I know I'm wasting time playing, digging a fake hole in like a video game, but it feels like I'm accomplishing something still. So it's like nice that I don't really, it's very repetitive, so I don't have to think too much and I can just like vibe out to music. But then also it scratches that like little like childhood trauma itch that's like, if I'm not doing something productive, then I'm being lazy and I'm very like, and it makes you feel guilty. But this like scratches that enough that I can like chill out and feel like I'm still being very productive because I'm building a garage, bro. What's more productive than that? We're building. They said get a job. That's what I'm doing. I already made $2 million bucks in just dirt alone. El colesterol. So you want to do carne asada for dinner, Christina? I also bought you guac, like the non-spicy one. Yee. I don't know if you saw it. Thank you, Yee. And then I got to make sushi bake for this week. But I want to see, you guys don't like salmon, which I usually put in there. Or I put in last time and you didn't like. So I want to try it with tuna. And see if you guys like that better. What? Salmon is fire. I know. I think so too. But Christina and Tina both were like, at least cooked salmon. Like, every time we've had cooked salmon, they haven't liked it. But raw salmon, yeah. It's overcooked. I don't like it. Raw. Yeah, see? Raw salmon. Which we just had the other day. So, yeah, I'm going to try it with tuna. Tuna and then haiba. And we'll see how it works out. But yeah, we went out the other day for some sushi because we were craving it. There's this all-you-can-eat sushi place by our house. I say everything's by our house, but like none of it is. It's just when you live in like certain areas where everything's kind of like 20 minutes away or whatever, like everything's kind of by our house. But really good. I love eel. Eel is like my favorite sashimi to get. And it's mostly because I saw one time we went to a revolving sushi place and there was this little kid there and he like, you get the plates, right? Or you can order on the screen. This kid ordered like 8 orders of eel. And I was like, well, if this little kid only exclusively wants that much eel, like it must be good, right? So I gotta try this eel. And then, yeah, ever since then I've been like, this kid was right. This kid knows the way. And now I get eel all the time. Eel, I love a good crunch roll. Any like spicy tuna rolls. Any of that stuff I really like. Anything spicy. It's crazy that we have a song about having high cholesterol. I also got to make, so I can make like a pot roast thing. It's like a French onion soup pot roast kind of thing. And then I got to make chorizo con papa. And that should be good for the week. And then leftovers and stuff. I also got you more milk because I know you said the milk was bad. So I got you a little thing of milk. If silly Spanish songs is the vibe, yeah, you can. You decide the vibe. I feel like I've been missing a lot, yeah. Okay, let's go. I missed too much. There's accumulation over there. At the end of your 8-hour shift, these things happen, right? You start making mistakes. We should... Our break should be in like 15 anyways. These piles are big enough that I have to pick them up. What are you gonna request then? You said silly Spanish vibes. What are you thinking? There you go. Tiburon. Up. Okay. Teleport. New speedrun strat. Get launched. What? Okay. I lost some dirt there. My truck was filled up. We lost out on like $2,000 maybe. Let's see. We lost out on about two grand and something. Called it. Do I know this song? I don't know if I do. There you go. Oop. Yeah, I don't think you mean that one. Okay, I do know this song. There it is. You can skip it too. I think if you put exclamation, or I can skip it when it comes up. If that's not the, I mean, I'm assuming that's not the song you want. Yeah, projects knows. Exclamation point skip, or yeah, and then that should skip that your request. I do all this, Ricardo. Yeah. I think if you put it now, it'll... But then I don't know, because this song you requested. Skips the current song, got it. It's fine, I'll double skip. There you go. There you go. It's gonna look silly on the VOD because I'm dancing to music that won't exist, but I promise there's music. What? Did you posted this the same song? You didn't copy the link if you put a different link. Posted the same one. Or is that not the right song? So just letting you, this thing likes to troll people with the songs that it picks sometimes. So that's why I always use the link. Because sometimes you'll request a song with just words and it'll give you something completely off. There you go. Digging a big hole still. I like how there's still like a day-night cycle. So this man, I've been digging for like 2 weeks straight without sleep. Just filling up trucks. La vaca. Mayonesa. He's gonna pass out and cause an accident. Well, there's no one else here, so it's fine. He's his own boss, right? So he's like, no breaks for you. He sleeps during the fast travel, is what happens. We can still fit more. Nessa. That was an awful scoop. There you go. Speaking of like big trucks and stuff, I started getting into Gundam recently. I started watching Iron-Blooded Orphans, which is pretty good. I'm almost done with it. There's some weird stuff in it. A lot of children's stuff that it's kind of weird. But it's a solid show. But it's tempting me to get into some of the other Gundams, which is then gonna tempt me to get into like all the Gunpla stuff and like start building like the Gundam models and stuff, which is a slippery slope. It's another expensive hobby that I probably don't need to be invested in. Am I gonna do it? You know, we'll see. I already have one. Very expensive, yeah. Some of the bigger ones are so much. I have one of the Ava ones. Christina got it for me for Christmas, I think, or my birthday, and it was fun to build. It was really chill. But yeah, some of those Christmas, yeah. It wasn't one of the super complicated ones. So I do want like all the Ava ones for sure. And then I don't know about the Gundam ones. There's Digimon ones, which are crazy. But yeah, it's cool. I like that I don't have to paint them. I just sit there and build them. Again, it's another one of those like repetitive, like follow the instructions and just do it and like zone out, listen to music, chill. To the heavy. Hey, ahead to heavy, 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 heavy. Ad break, baby. Also, that means I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water, go to the bathroom real quick, and I will be back after the ads are over, essentially. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I will be back in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Appreciate y'all. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Back to digging. I also like, I think I mentioned this earlier, I just picked, because there's so many different specific like dump trucks or like excavators, stuff like that, and I just went with the brand that I know. I don't know if it's any good. I didn't look at stats or anything. So I could be doing this like with the worst stuff, but as long as it gets the job done. I think we're doing good. We're almost to the edge on this side. I'm having a good time vibing with y'all. Y'all are playing good music. Hope y'all are enjoying the Sunday tunes. The Sunday construction. I wish construction was this easy to just do like my own housework and stuff. I'm just chilling, working on stream layouts. Nice. That's kind of all I did this week, was work on my new art and stuff. I really like where it's at now. I've never been like super happy with like my art and stuff, but this new style that I've been going for, which is like this like heavy line, like woodcut, like old-timey art style, I really like.
Stand back!
Hey,
there's a
just
hurricane
say
coming
less.
through.
Welcome in. How you doing? I appreciate you. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope y'all are having a good Sunday today. We are here. We're vibing. We're playing some Construction Simulator, because today is Slowdown Sunday. So we're having a good, nice little easy, cozy chat. Let me just... Unrecognized command. Well, I have to type out the whole thing, right? There it is. But yeah, welcome in, Jess. Hope you're having a good Sunday today. I saw you were playing Baldur's Gate. Some more Baldur's Gate.
He's my homeboy, my rotten soldier. He's my sweet
How's that
cheese,
going?
my good time boy.
Hey. We're digging a hole. We're playing construction like a little kid with their big old trucks. How was your stream today, Jess? Yeah, so basically all we've been doing today, for those of you new to the stream, I'm Alex, or Sancho, Midnight Sancho. Normally we play a lot of hard Dark Souls type games, speed run stuff, but today is our chill, relax Sunday, which is from now on going to be our schedule. We're going to have speed run Saturday and then Slowdown Sunday, where we get to play and just vibe with some music. Y'all can request songs. You type in !SSR followed by a Spotify link or a artist and song title, and it will be added to the queue. She's working on Carlac Origin. It's chaotic. Nice. Oh yeah, I remember. I was watching a little bit, and you were telling me how much you love Carlac. But I haven't done many runs of Baldur's Gate 3. I was working on a Dirge run and then I got distracted, but I would like to go back to it on stream. It was a ton of fun. We kept accidentally murdering people, so that was interesting. But yeah, welcome to the chat. If you guys need to raid and run, I know how it is, but I appreciate you stopping by so much. Welcome in, Jess. And if y'all don't follow her, definitely go check her out. She's been playing Baldur's Gate. It's been entertaining watching her stuff. I think you were saying you were trying to romance Lae'zel, right? Dirge ones are the best. They're great, right? Gale don't have no hand no more because I accidentally took it. Not complaining because I wasn't really a fan of Gale. He was okay. Lae'zel's my favorite. Bazel. I'm playing. My Dirge is a barbarian, and she's obsessed with him. Every time I murder something or threaten somebody, she's so into it. Trying so hard, but my frog wife won't have me. Oh no. Karlach is too sweet and nice for Lae'zel, for sure. Even though she's like looks like a demon, evil demon. She's too nice. She's too sweet. My frog wife. How's your hand doing, Jess? I saw you were saying something about you injured it, right? The second I told her I'd burn her, she was like, yeah, never mind. You gotta say that to Shadowheart. She's into that. Because that one part where, like, that dude tortures you, Shadowheart's all over it. She's like, beat him more. There's things out of the game I didn't expect, and it's great. I never thought, like, I didn't think I would like it the first time I played it. But my wife, Christina's, like, obsessed with it. She's obsessed with Astarion. And I was like, alright, well, you're, like, super obsessed with this game, I'll play it. And I had a ton of fun with it. It's a full cast now, making me invisible. Ooh. I've never had to be, like, knock on wood, right? I've never had to have a cast or anything. The most I've ever been, like, laid up was, like, my teeth when I had my wisdom teeth out recently. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I sliced my hand recently. I don't know if you can see the scar there. I was cutting a bagel, a frozen bagel, was holding it like this and cutting towards my hand like I shouldn't have been. And the knife slipped and it went straight into my hand. And that's where I have, I don't know if you can see me on camera, but I have a whole bunch of, a big scar there now. And I can't feel the tip and like the side of this finger anymore. So that was fun. Did someone say Astarion? Yeah. Yeah. I was talking about your boy. Your vampire boy. So the Dirge run I'm doing, I downloaded some mods because PS5 let me have mods, and there's a handsome Squidward Astarion mod. So he has the handsome Squidward like sucked in cheeks. It's so good. It's so fun. Is that Astarion twerking? That's amazing. That's so good. I literally screamed when I saw it. The Squidward? Yeah. It was so good. It is. Oh, it's one of Randall Savage's. Oh, nice. Survivalist introduced me to him the other day. I need to pop into his feeds more. Because that's such a good emote. He was playing, I think he was playing Bloodborne last time I popped in. But he seemed like a chill dude. And if that's one of its emotes, I'm sure we'd get along. That's so good. I need to do more. The next thing on my list is emotes. I have a few with my pets, but I need to make some like animated ones for sure. It's so good. He's a good dude. So is Sir. Yeah, Survivalist. Super good dude. He was one of the first people to like pop in into like some of my streams because I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics and he happened to pop in and just started talking to me and stuff. Followed him back and then been popping in his feed or his stream and he pops into mine. Super chill dude. Like one of the first people to like really make me feel welcome on Twitch. Between him and then Gordo, who wasn't here earlier. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's still lurking. But Gordo Games 20 is another one. Here, let me shout them both out actually. Might as well. He's playing Kazan. Okay, got it. Yeah, Gordo, another person who like, he's the reason I got into speedruns. So he was the other person that was like a big, and then he helped me a lot getting to affiliate by like pushing me to stream things and like people to pop in. Why are you not popping up on my thing? Where did that go?
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal. He's my homeboy, my rotten soldier. He's my
Does that have
cheese,
sound?
a good time boy.
To you guys? Because it didn't play for me. Yep. Okay, cool. As long as you guys can hear it. It's probably my monitor on OBS is not set right. It should be, but tech, you know, tech means like we were talking about. Yeah, it should pop into my monitor. I don't know why it doesn't. Followed, and yeah, I hear it. Cool, cool. Yeah, he's my homeboy. Gordo's #1 fan. And then the other shout out we'll give out, I don't know what the cooldown is, to Survivalist Gaming. So yeah, Gordo does a lot of speedruns. Really good at like building a community. His community is really chill. If you're into speedrun stuff or not, like he's fun to watch and hang out. Everyone in there has been super welcoming. Another group that like was super welcoming to me on Twitch for the first time. Gordo's good people. And then like Projects is in there. He's one of Gordo's mods. There's a lot of dudes in there that are super chill. And then I keep losing my windows. I'm not used to having two screens. And then Survivalist Gaming is the other one.
He's my best friend. He's my pal.
Who was
he's my homeboy, my
one
rotten
of the
soldier.
first
He's my
people to
sweet
welcome me.
cheese. My
So
good
definitely
time
give him a
boy.
follow. Another really chill dude. I'm the super mod, LO. Mods are gods. Yee. My sweet cheese. Followed. Sick. Yeah, super chill dude. He plays a lot of RPG stuff. Skyrim. He's doing Fallout 4 right now. He's doing Subnautica. Like really chill streams. Really chill dude. You just he's a little more like kid friendly, so you can't swear in his chat. Unlike, you know, mine and Gordo's, where you can mostly do what I say. That's what I called Sancho. My sweet cheese. Yeah, Abu. Yeah, he's not he's also another Canadian. So it's funny that most of the people I have met on here and like becomes friends with are not in country. Everyone's in England or Canada. Well, other than you, right? Because you said you were in Seattle. Kid friendly on his own channel, but not in chats. That's fair. Yeah. You're not wrong. I seem to watch a ton of UK guys. Yeah. I wonder if it's just like the time that I'm on. Because it's like late for them, but it's kind of midday for me. So it just happened that like we collect the Brits in here. Timing, yeah. I'm in the deep south at the moment. Okay. Nice. The only place in the deep south that I want to visit again is New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I am a big Saints fan, and I love the city. I was there in college for a week because I built a house out there with Habitat after Katrina. And I fell in love with that city. It's so nice, and I want to go there for Mardi Gras one day. Aching for some bacon. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I'm guessing you came in with the raid. Hope you're having a good day. We're here vibing, playing some tunes, and digging a big hole, and just talking about, you know, random stuff. What's up, Midnight Sancho? Thank you for popping in. We're vibing. We're playing Construction Simulator. We're digging holes, selling dirt, chilling. You can, if you have a song you want to play, you can request it. Type in !SSR, followed by a Spotify link or the name of an artist and a song title, and the bot will pick it up, and you can play some good songs. I'm from the Seattle area. Yeah, I wanna visit up there. I would like to go to either Seattle or Portland. Would be nice. One short of next. Bacon. We love bacon. When bacon was like a big meme in high school, I was a big nerd, right? So I was in academic decathlon. And we had to write 5-minute speeches for one of our 10 events. And I wrote a speech my speech was about bacon. It was all about how bacon is like a superfood, and that like we should all love bacon and respect bacon and all this other stuff. It was really funny. At least I thought it was. Looking it over, it's probably super cheesy and awful, but you know, high school. That's what we do. I'm eating burritos. That sounds good. What kind of burrito are you eating? Come in the summer, or it's gonna be raining. I like the rain though. That's why I want to go, because I want it to be raining. We don't get any rain down here in California. Super dry. We get fire. Come in the summer was... I visited Seattle, moved here from Alaska. That's cool. How was Alaska? Were you born in Alaska? But that sounds cool. Cold. I would like to visit Alaska one day too. The views are better without the rain. That's okay. I mean, you would know, but you're there, so I'm sure every time it rains, you're like, ugh. For me, when it doesn't rain, whenever it rains, we get excited. Everyone forgets how to drive though, and the freeways. Ooh. Okay. Just microwave beef and bean, but I nuked them and then finished it off in the panini maker. Nice. Is it the Maria's burritos? Because those, the spicy red beef and bean, spicy red, or the Tina's burrito. Tina's burritos, right? The red package, the spicy beef and bean. Those are my favorite microwave burritos. They're so good. I want to take Sancho on a Disney cruise to Alaska. Yeah, Christina's been talking about doing a cruise. So, that'd be cool. I live right next to Mount Rainier. Nice. That sounds fun. Oh no. Oh, me flipping the truck? Yeah, that happens sometimes. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, moved to Alaska when I was 16. And then you moved back to the South now? That's cool. You've lived in a lot of different places. I've been pretty much living in California my whole life. But I have visited other places. Uh-oh. I think our truck is stuck. I'm white as fuck. Mayo's too spicy for some days. That's funny. I mean, Christina, my wife in there, Crispy, she's not white, and yet she is the same. She's not a big spice fan. What am I doing? Reset. But yeah, she's not a big spicy person. But I grew up eating so much spicy stuff that I love it. Like, if it doesn't have spice, it doesn't taste nice. ROFL? My hubs is military. Oh, that explains it. Military, always moving. Which, like, I mean, you get to see a lot of places, but it's gotta be hard to, like, pick up all your stuff. I've moved in college. We had to move apartments, and we moved to one literally across the street. And it took forever, and I never wanted to move again. So I can't imagine moving, like, state. I would just sell all my stuff. Because I'm not packing that. I'm not shipping it. So much work. I lived in Washington my whole life. Only been to SC on the east side, but traveled the whole west coast. Nice. South Carolina, I'm assuming. Traveled the whole west coast. I've been, like, throughout California. Like, we've gone up north. We've been to Vegas, of course. I've been to Louisiana, Florida. We kind of just skipped the middle states. But yeah, Vegas. We're not taking. Last year we took a trip to Florida, but I don't think we're doing much traveling this year. Just like everything's so expensive. But I would like to take like a. We're probably gonna do like a road trip at some point, like maybe a Vegas trip or like maybe Solvang would be fun to like drive up north a little bit. I know Solvang's not like north, but to me it's north. I glow in the dark, but grew up speaking Spanglish and eating chicharrones with tapatio. Hey, yeah. I had chicharrones for breakfast this morning, where you fry them in like salsa and they get all soft, and you put it in like a little taco. So good. Hell yeah, Jess. Yeah. Love it. Tapatio's so good. Thanks for the follow, Jess. You follow projects. Nice. Let's go empty this truck, and then we got to fill up the excavator. But it's so Christina doesn't eat spicy food, and it's hard for me to judge sometimes because stuff to me will like literally will taste sweet, and then she'll take a bite and she'll be like, this is too spicy. But for me, my taste buds are so messed up that like I'm like, no, this tastes sweet to me. I've been craving chilaquiles, but my cast is in my way. Oh yeah, chilaquiles are so good too. I also made those the other day. All this food talk has me hungry. Do it. Eat something, projects. Texas Pete is about as hot as I go. I have so many hot sauces. But like usually I'll make my own salsa, or I'll get it. There's a Mexican market down the street that's like that makes salsa when I don't want to make it myself. My favorite though is there's a taco like chain here called King Taco in LA, and it's so good. Their salsa is the best salsa. I've tried to recreate it, And I don't know what it is, but it's so good. So every time we go, I'll get like a big cup of it, and it'll last me like, I don't know, like a week. Maybe not even that, because I'll try to put it on like everything. Even stuff that shouldn't have salsa, I'll be like, nah, it needs to have salsa now. Oh, I need to fill this up first. My hubs is obsessed with sriracha, the old one. He even puts it in spaghetti. Yeah, the like before all the controversy and stuff, right? Have you know what the new like the ranch one is, right? That has like the old recipe for sriracha. Do you know about it? I forgot sriracha was changed. Yeah. It's called... So sriracha got into a fight with their grower. And then, so they kind of stopped. They had to like redo their stuff. And now they're getting their peppers from somewhere else. And the guy who was growing it made his own sriracha. Yeah. Okay, cool. And it's, so he's making his own sriracha. It's like wood ranch or something. Which we also have because, yeah, I missed the old sriracha. The new sriracha doesn't taste the same and it doesn't look the same. It's all like weirdly brown. Imagine fumbling like that bad that like everyone loves sriracha and you just ruined it. The new sriracha sucks, right? It's I don't know what it is. It don't taste the same. It looks brown. It's gross looking. So we gotta find the secret sriracha. Okay. Just gonna yeet this into the hole. Hope for the best. Oop. 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 There we go. Can we... I think we're stuck. Nope. There we go. Perfect. We're almost done with this this whole side. We made pretty good progress digging this big asshole. First try, yeah. Good thing I'm the boss. You can see, oh, there's another pile where I missed the truck again. Let's try to clean that up. We're 36% done with the hole. That's not too bad. We were at like 20, so we almost doubled our progress. We're kind of in a rhythm now. Digging a big old hole. The truck might be too close. Let's see. Hell yeah, dig that hole. It is very relaxing. Like I said, I normally play like hard Dark Souls games. Like before this, I was playing Sekiro. We were speedrunning Resident Evil. We were speedrunning Hades. I have Elden Ring up next on the list. I have Hollow Knight up on the list. So it's nice to have a game. Like I'm setting aside a day now on Sundays to like play cozy stuff like this where I can just like vibe out, listen to music, and dig a hole. It's very like I feel like a little kid playing with like little Tonka trucks in the sand and just like digging holes. It's very vibey. Yeah, mindless entertainment. We're just and I don't feel guilty for not being productive because like I feel like I'm building a parking garage, right? So I feel like I'm actually accomplishing something. So it doesn't set off the like you should be doing something guilt like other stuff does. At least not yet. Eventually maybe the trauma will take over, but for now we're digging it. Digging it, literally. I put more toys in Shinji's next box. It's gonna have soft toys. Cool. Because he has a lot of the chew toys. I added a throne on here too, and it's filled with stuff for the dog. So if anyone ever wants to buy the dog a treat, it's in there. LOL, my grandma sent the kid remote control diggers and dump trucks and we spent forever playing with them. That's so cool. Like some of this, like I wish I had that stuff when I was a kid. I mean, I would like that now as an adult, right? That's why I said I don't blame my dog because he's been digging a lot of holes in the backyard. I don't blame him. Digging is fun. If I had free reign to just dig all I wanted, I'd probably do the same. I know it's annoying because my yard is a mess because there's holes everywhere. But you know, he's free. He's free to dig. He's happy. As long as he's a happy boy, I'm a happy boy. Let's buy them and go to the beach. I finally got on Throne, but I just put the one-handed mouse keyboard I want on it. Because you're one-handed right now. Nice. Yeah, I was like back and forth on it. Like people were saying like just do it, just, you know, to have it on there in case anyone wants to like gift you stuff. But I was like, I'm not good with gifts in general. Like I don't like people giving me stuff. So I lower this down a little. The only thing I put on there is treats for the dog and the cat. I was like, that I'm cool with. And I feel like people are more likely to be like, I'll buy the dog a little bone or whatever. And it makes the boy happy. Because that boy goes through... Right now, he's in a tear phase where he just wants to tear everything. So we have chairs in the backyard, and there's cushions on them. And I put them away every night. But the other night, we forgot one out, and he tore it up. He loves... It looked like it snowed. Actually, so I posted pictures in my Discord. Let me throw that in there. If you'd like to see, it looks like it snowed in our backyard. But there's the link to my Discord if you'd like to join. You can see our little boy Shinji, as well as our cats, as well as, you know, announcements and everything else in the stream. And then we have, you know, some discussion stuff and a good, we're starting out. Our community's small, but we're building it up. But if you're interested in seeing the dog, he's in there. I finally got on Throne. Some people show their love that way. I'm one of those people. LOL. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, I gotta be better about letting people show me love in certain ways or like be nice to me. I'd be like, I don't want that. Why are you giving me stuff? That's one of my traumas. But like, I'll accept pet stuff. So I figured I'll throw it in there. If nothing happens, nothing happens. Like I don't really care all that much, but if people want to show love, I will appreciate it. I have at least a couple months before I get back into streaming for sure. What are you what's holding you back from streaming? We have to buy the black rubber Kong toys for them not to be eaten. The rubber ones, yeah, the rubber ones last, but he doesn't like them as much. Like those he'll like to play fetch with, but he won't chew on them. What he likes to chew on is like stuffed animals and like cloth stuff. He likes to tear into that. Or recently we found out that he started chewing on the counter in the bathroom. So now we need to do something about that because he was trying to chew the wood. He has so many toys, he just wants to chew wood. Let's see. We, at least until Bacon Bit gets her circadian rhythm in order. Ah, got it. There's the Discord. We will hear when it's manageable, man. New babies require all the attention. Yeah, for sure. If you just had a kid, that's for sure way more important. She's getting all the attention, as she should. She's so perfect. Miss Bacon and I just had our first little Bacon Bit 2 weeks ago. Nice, congrats. I don't think I will ever have kids, but I have respect for people who do and who are willing to take on like that challenge to have kids, and as long as they're like good parents and stuff, you know, people who want to have children. So congrats. I'm sure they're a handful. As it is, this dog as a puppy made me lose my mind, so I can't imagine like a baby. That's so much work. My girl chews them like chewing gum. Nice. I wish our dog did, because he has so many, but he won't touch them. Didn't mean to reply to you with that message. Oh, on the Jess? Yeah. Chewing the cabinets, little asshole. Yeah. I should put stuff for my corgi on there. He's a toy demolisher. Yeah, exactly. That's why I did it. I was like, he loves destroying stuff. Like, and I will show it. Like, if someone wants to buy him a toy, I will then post when it's destroyed so they can see what they bought. Yeah, congrats on the bacon bit. The old ladies at church straight up swarmed us this morning. It was overwhelming. Dude, church old ladies love a baby. Something about it. They just love a good baby. My dog eats stuffed toys in like 15 minutes. It's weird because he has like some that have lasted. Like he has one that's like a little monster that he's had since like he was a puppy that he has not destroyed yet. And then he'll have some that he'll tear apart in like 3 seconds. And I don't understand how he chooses what he wants to destroy or not. He has like, I don't know, vibes or something. He's like, nah, this one can live. This one's gonna die. And then one day he'll just turn on it. Like he used to sleep with a Squishmallow. Like on his, like he would lay his head on it. And then one day he just not snapped, but like he said, oh, this one's for chewing now. And then I woke up this morning or that morning and found it in pieces like everywhere. So I don't know what his deal is. He's just a crazy boy. When she rips them, we take the stuffing out and give back the husk. Yeah. Except he'll take it outside and then we'll have fluff all over the yard that we have to pick up. And then, yeah, the little skin, I call it the toy skin. He likes the skin and then we'll play like keep away until it like rips all the way. That was before I got any sleep, so I'm sure it wasn't that bad. Yeah, sleep is gonna be, you're gonna need a lot more sleep and you won't get enough. My husky is a doll. She babies her toys. The corgi is a hellhound. See, I think maybe it's the pit bull in him where he has that like energy, or it could be the German Shepherd. I mean, it could be the Chow Chow, actually. I don't know if he, I don't know how Chow Chows work or like what their temperament is. Our puppers are hoarders and protectors of their toys. He likes to hoard rocks. He has found so many rocks in the yard and he puts them in a little pile. So he has a pile of rocks that he likes to keep. He's a collector. She has a giraffe head she's had forever. Which is good because they've been getting into Bits toy box lately. If they were toy destroyers, I'd have been pissed. Oh yeah. It's so the cats have their own toys, and we have to like keep him from getting them for the same reason because he will like destroy them, and the cats are sad. So yeah, if you're spending kids' toys, I would definitely keep that away. All 3 of those are toy destroyers? Oh, okay. So we got the perfect mix. He's the perfect mix to destroy every single thing we give him. That's good. It's the German Shepherd they chew. Triple homicide. So it's cool because he has like a pit bull face, but then he has the little German Shepherd like freckles. And then he has like these pointy like rabbit ears, we call them. And then he's super fluffy like a Chow Chow. So I don't know. He's a really good mix. Every time we walk him, people think he's a little lion walking around. German Shepherds eat houses when they don't have a job. Yeah, like I said, he's starting to eat the cabinets. And then he's very like, when I walk him, he's chill. Or like when we go to the park, he's kind of, he doesn't bark, but as soon as he's in the backyard, he wants to like defend everything. So I guess that's his job, is protecting the backyard. He'll like sprint against the back wall, like back and forth, and I think he sees things that I don't see, and it worries me a little bit that our house is a little bit haunted because there's literally nothing there, and he'll just sprint and bark like back and forth, like bro, like calm down. But I don't know, he sees some stuff. We'll come home and Bit's toys will magically be a pile on the ottoman. That's funny. Our main thing right now is we want him to be friends with the cats, but the cats are not having it. They don't want him anywhere near them. Occasionally, Baby will like chill out with him a little bit, but as soon as he looks at her, no, she's not having it. He just can't acknowledge her at all, and then she'll be okay with it. All right, I missed the bucket on that one. My dog would eat a cat. That's what we're afraid of. Like, I don't want him... Like, and that's kind of why we keep them separated. Because I've seen people be like, just let them. And the cats will, like, swipe at him. Which they do. And then, like, that's how he learns. But, like... He's bitey, but he doesn't bite hard. But occasionally, like he doesn't know how hard he's biting sometimes. And he'll, like, nip and, like, get you a little bit. But he's playing, right? But, like... I'm just worried he's gonna accidentally bite one too hard and then they're gonna like get into it and then he's gonna like do something. So we're kind of very cautiously keeping them apart, like until he calms down. Because yeah, if he ever did something to the cats, it would be awful. Terrible. I have a cat that's not my cat. He lives 2 houses down, but hates his family and runs to my house daily. I see our cats are. I don't understand people who let their cats out like that. Because I would never. Our cats are inside only. Like one time they got out and they instantly saw the sun and were like, no, we're going back inside. They're very spoiled indoor like kitties. They never see the sun. I mean, they see the sun. They just don't see the sky, I guess. My dog is a healer. I used to work cattle with her. Like a bluey dog. So if the cat is scratching stuff she's not supposed to or up on the counters, I just tell my puppy to get her and she herds her into the laundry room. That's so cool. She tries really hard to eat the bunnies and squirrels. He likes squirrels. He likes chasing squirrels. The park we take him to has a bunch of squirrels. But we're trying to get him out of that habit to not chase stuff, but he does like the good squirrel. She keeps the cat away from Bacon Bit. Nice. My cat was inside only too, but she passed a while ago. I'm sorry. We've had our cats. They're what, 7 or 8, Christina? Now? So I'm hoping for a good another like 8 years or so. I know that's asking for much, but we're, they're going to live forever, Christina says. The vet we took him to, they're turning 10 next year. We took him to the vet like last year and he's like, oh, they're getting old. And Christina's like, no, don't say that. They're not. They're young. I put her cat trees on the porch for the neighbor cat. Oh, that's nice. Sharon the cat tree. My husky will be 14 in June. It's gonna be like... Uh-oh. What are you yelling at, Christina? My healer just turned 9. Okay, so like pretty good ages. So our cats are 10. The puppy turns 1 tomorrow, actually. Or the day after. Whatever the 1st is of April. He turns 1. He bit my poo. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he turns 1, so he's still a puppy. So it's hard, like, he's so dumb sometimes, but he's a little baby. So we have to, you know, put up with him. Overall, he's really good. He's good for like 10 minutes at a time. Like, he'll sit on the couch or whatever for like 5 minutes, and then he'll like lose his shit and just start like and like trying to jump and like roll over and like the crazy boy. He's a tonto, yeah. His name is Shinji after Evangelion, but we call him tonto, which in Spanish means like dum-dum or dummy, because he's a little dumb sometimes. He's a dog, right? He's got poo brain. Sometimes he's super smart, and then sometimes I'm like, why did you just bonk your head on the wall, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then he's just like, after like bonking his whole ass head. Don't forget, y'all can queue up songs if you want to listen to something specific. It's just !SSR followed by a Spotify link or the name of a artist and title. Just in case y'all want to hear something specific. I had a cat we named Punan, but we called her Nani. She was obsessed with biting women in the crotch. That's funny. That's such a perfect name. That's my corgi always running into walls. And then it's like, and then they're like offended, and it's like, you did that yourself. What are you looking at me for? The wall's been there. You know it's there. You've seen it. I can rule the world, just follow me. Appreciate you. Alright, I'm out. I'll catch you cats later. Thank you so much, Aiken, for the bacon. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I appreciate you hanging out, talking about dogs and burritos. Have a good rest of your day. We named him Koopa for that reason. That's so good. Naming pets is an art for sure. So we did, so our girl cat, right? She's a polydactyl, which means she has extra toes. So there's this thing with polydactyl cats. One of my favorite, and so I purposely, when we're moving in together, I wanted a polydactyl cat because they're supposed to be good luck. There's a lot of like history around like polydactyl cats. My favorite author is Hemingway. And supposedly he was gifted a 6-toed cat, and he raised it where he lives in Florida, was the Key West, right? So on his like island, he let them breed. So there's a ton of like 6-toed cats, and supposedly every 6-toed cat is like descended from Hemingway's cats. So they're also called, they're polydactyls or Hemingway cats. And there's a tradition to name them after famous people. So and they're also supposed to be good luck. So when we were about to move in together, I was like, we wanted a cat together for the first time. Neither of us had a cat, so I was like, I set an alert up for like polydactyl cats in like shelters and stuff, and I wanted, because I was like, we're moving in together, we're gonna start together, like we should get this cat and it'll be good luck. So we got her. She's a polydactyl, so the tradition is to name them after famous people. So right around the time Gene Wilder had just passed away, and he's one of my favorite. He's like basically responsible for a lot of my sense of humor, between like Willy Wonka and like Young Frankenstein and like Blazing Saddles. So he was like someone I looked up to. So he had just passed away, and we got her, so we named her. Her full name is Jeannie Wilder. But we call her Jeannie or just Baby. So that's why we named her that. And then Fupa, we call him Fupa because he has the little pouch when he walks. So his little Fupa swings. But his real name is Marquis de Lafayette because he is inbred royalty. Because he's supposed to be a designer breed. He's a toiger. And so he's like, I call him inbred because he's like this fancy inbred cat that was bred specifically and then like has all these health problems. So he's our inbred royalty cat. So he's Marquis de Lafayette, but we call him Fupa. Or Chonk. He's a big chonk. And then Shinji, we just named after Evangelion. Because that's one of my favorite animes. If you can't tell, I don't know if you can see it. My camera might not cover it, but that whole back shelf is covered in Eva stuff. And then recently, so Christina's grandma's dog passed away, and she just got another one. So they were trying to come up with names for it. I don't know what they settled on. But they were like throwing around names for a bit. But pets are weird because like no matter what you name it, you end up giving it like 4 or 5 different nicknames. Cookie. Cookie number 2? Did she already have a Cookie? Yes. Oh. Okay. I didn't know she had a Cookie already. A long time ago. She just named it Cookie 2. That's funny. I love polydactyl cats too. It's yeah. She's really pretty. I should post pictures in the Discord, but she has 7, 5, 6, and 6. So one of her front paws is like a big old mitt. So when she bonks our other cat, it's like it's a heavy bonk. It's so good. She's so nimble, like she'll dodge around stuff and won't even disturb it. Our other cat is such a klutz, like he'll chase her all the time, and she'll like do some move where she'll like jump over the couch and then like slide under like the cabinet and like all smoothly, and then here he comes and he'll just bash into everything because he's so chonky and dumb. He's definitely like a one brain cell cat. I'm kind of amazed at the progress we made in this hole. This is a lot farther than I thought we were going to get. I went to school to be a vet tech back in the day, and we had a polydactyl munchkin cat on campus. Nice. Our roommate Tina wants a munchkin cat. With their little stubby little legs. She must have had like tiny legs and like big old paws. Ad break, baby. Hope y'all, sorry you guys got to sit through that. It'll be a quick 3 minutes, and then we don't have to worry about it for another hour. She's a Muhammad Ali cat. Yeah, she is, bro. She's got a boxing glove for sure. But hopefully y'all stick around after the ads. I'll try not to do anything important in the story of this game. As far as digging a hole, I don't think y'all are gonna miss much. We'll just be digging. So we got, yeah, we've made a ton of progress. We just got these 2 little corner pieces. What time is it? It should be around 5, right? Yeah. I was gonna say Fupa's one brain cell can only think about food or his mommy. Yeah, basically. That's why when you're not here, he's just bitching about food to me. Otherwise, I don't even see him. He doesn't care about my presence whatsoever, unless he is hungry. Then he'll like come and say stuff to me. Other than that, yeah, he wants nothing to do with me. He loves Christina. I had a Fupa cat once. He was an orange tabby. It's so funny when they walk and their little Fupa just swings everywhere. Or when he runs and it's like, and it's just like, it's so funny. He was my roommate's cat, but hated him and loved me. Cats are interesting. Like they pick people, but they always pick the person who doesn't want. Like we have friends who are like allergic to cats, so they're okay with being here because our cats, like we keep it pretty clean, and so our house doesn't like cause a lot of allergies. But they're like, I just don't want it to touch me or pet me or like stuff like that. And they will always 100% of the time beeline for those people. The people who do not want to be touched by cats. Cats know it, and they're like, I'm going to you. You're gonna pet me if I have to force you. They're little assholes. And then if I want to go pet him and I want to like show some love to this little asshole, he'll just run. Little jerks. Yup. Digging. I can't live without these little assholes. I know. It's been very nice having pets. Like I never thought I would be like a big pet person, but once you get used to coming home and like having these little guys like waiting for you and like even though they're little assholes sometimes, like it's just so nice. And I don't know if like, I mean, as soon as something happens, I'm sure we'd get another one, you know, like it's so nice having them around. I've seen the neighbor walk near her cat and he goes for blood, but he won't let me exist without him. That's at least, you know, you're good when cats like you, right? Like if a cat, like our cats, right? If we invite people over and the cats like them, or the cats like are cool with them and they're cool with our cats, like instantly like, okay, I know you're good people. If the cats are like, then I have to like take a deeper look. Like, is there something the cat knows that I don't know? My hubs didn't think he'd like cats, but he first named dogs now. Yeah, I feel like we grew up with depictions of cats and stuff on TV. They were always like crazy cat lady with like a bunch of asshole cats that like were grumpy and like didn't like anyone. And like everyone knew like that, like an old lady who had a cat and the cat was always like a bitey or scratchy little asshole. I think just people didn't know how to take care of cats back then, because our cats are so sweet. And like people I know who have cats, like their cats are super sweet. I think people just didn't know how to take care of their cats and they made them assholes. So they got this reputation for being jerks, but like they're so sweet. Also like, oh, you know, the cat smell and blah blah blah, but our cats don't smell at all. We clean the house, we clean the boxes. Our house doesn't smell like cats. If anything, the dog smells more than them. I don't like that neighbor. She shut him out during a tornado. I had to run out the storm and bring him into my house. That's so mean. What a jerk. Why even have a cat if you're gonna treat it like that? Like, just give it away. Just Why? Like, unnecessarily cruel. Yeah, you are a saint for taking care. Christina wants to adopt every cat we see on the street. She wants to take it in, but we can't. You can't save all cats. Like, do you remember that video of the girl crying about how she can't adopt all the cats? Yeah, that's you, bro. Like, I just think of all the cats that don't have a home, and it just makes me cry because I want to adopt all of them and put little bows on them. I don't know if you remember that video. Cats are so clean, yeah. Except the boy cat likes to pee on my stuff sometimes. He's a little jerk. But other than that, yeah, they're pretty clean. I wish you'd give them to me, but they don't like us. Oh. Because how dare you treat their cat nice? It's basically like Matilda. The cat's Matilda. You're Miss, what's her name? Miss Honey? And then they're Danny DeVito. Damn, your neighbor sucks. Yeah, that's so shitty. If you don't want to take care of it, just give it away. I feed him every day too. He's so skinny. At least it's nice that he has you taking care of him. That's super sweet of you. Also, thank you for the bits, Jess. I didn't see that you had done that, if I'm reading that right. But I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I need to set up, I don't know if that alert's not working, but or if I just missed it, but I appreciate it. My grandparents feed the puppy next door to them because the people lock him in the garage. Yeah. We were just there the other day and they were complaining about it so much. If they hadn't put an air tag on him, I'd yoink him. Oops, air tag fell off. Oh, poor puppy. Yeah, it's a little tiny dog too. Like, I get, like, you can't be home all the time and you can't, like, have them running around, but, like, a crate or just, like, something. You can't leave him in the garage all day. Our dog, I don't even let him in the garage because there's stuff in there that, like, there's really not, because I have cleaned it up, but, like, I never know. Like, he finds stuff that I didn't know were there, and I don't want him to get into anything. So I would, like, leaving him alone in there would be bad. I could never. They get too hot. Yeah, exactly. Where did I do that with my water? We're almost up to $2 million just from selling dirt that we've dug up. If only people got the treatment they gave their pets. Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know how you can be mean to, like, a dog or a cat. Like, they clearly just want to be friends, you know? I mean, I guess that's why, like, a big indicator of, like, serial killer behavior is animal abuse, you know? Because if you can be mean to something that, like, innocent and, like, playful, like, there's definitely some things aren't clicking. It's animal abuse, wetting the bed, and setting fires. I was definitely a kid obsessed with fire, but I don't have the other two. So, luckily. I have no sympathy for animal abusers, me neither, yeah. Like, what did they do to you? They didn't do nothing. Animal abuse and child abuse, like... Leave them alone, bro. Don't be a dick. Go to therapy. They just exist. Yeah, they just want to have a happy life. Super protective of the kid too. Yeah, of course, like if you have a kid, like it's not as like crazy as like the news would have you to believe, but it's still like shit happens. He's AUDHD and so sweet. ADHD, right? With something? With a U? I don't know what the U is. With autism. Ah, got it. Autistic plus ADHD. Got it. Makes sense. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. People suck. People are the worst. All we want to do is be nice. All you gotta do is be nice, man. It's not that hard. Being nice is free. Literally. Like, working, like... So my old job was, we worked at a collectible store, and just... People, like, are mean for no reason, bro. And it's just like, you're ruining your own day by being such a jerk. Over, like, the most trivial shit. Like, I don't know. I learned, like, early on that a lot of the times it's not worth it. Like, you just make your own day worse by being mean to other people. Something about it, like, internally, like, you might think that, like, oh, you know, if I'm raging or mean, like, it's fine. Like, I'm like, you're hurting yourself without really knowing it. Like, you're gonna spend all day being mad about some stupid shit that happened, or like the way you treated someone, and like, I don't get it. And I don't get why it's a big trend right now for everyone to be jerks, considering our stupid presidential election and all that shit. Like, just let people live, man. It's not that hard. Pay attention to your own shit and let people do what they want. If it's not harming anyone, then, you know, don't worry about it. But all we can do is lead by example, be nice to each other, and take care of the people we're close to. That's the only thing that keeps me very much, like, not panicking the fuck out about the way our country is starting to go. Is that I have the power to be nice to the people around me and the people that I can actually influence, and protect them as much as I can, and try not to worry about the bigger picture. And if the bigger picture ever comes down here, we then do stuff about it. But, you know, we do what we can. Yeah, be understanding and empathetic, and try to put good out into the world. Posted pic of my puppers and the cat. That's not mine, but treated like his. Okay, definitely. Let me check it out. Let's see. Now that I have a second screen, I can actually do that. I like his little tongue. The cute dog. Oh, look at that cat. Is that a husky? It's so cute. I love the cat that's not your cat. And your dogs. His little tongue. That's so good. When I did get in trouble as a kid, it was for protecting other kids. Yeah. Same. Sometimes. I was not a perfect kid. I will fully admit that I was going through stuff in high school and I wasn't always the nicest person. But that's because I was a little angry, depressed. Like, I was going through a lot of shit, and that like is one of my biggest regrets, is that I let myself get to that point. And I think that's a big reason why now it takes a lot to get me angry, because it, like, I went through it so often and it made me, like, basically I got through it and I never wanted to be that way again, ever. So I try to be very genuinely chill and you know, not that person that I used to be. I was never like a bully or everything, but I was definitely very much an edgy, like 2000s era, like edgy, like type of humor and shit. It's not great. At my work, I try to help people who often are AUDHD, and I just want to make their time easier, and there's jerks that literally belittle them to just get their way. Yeah. It's just like, so, not to give like full background, but Christina works somewhere that is catering towards people with disabilities, but she has to basically, like, there's people who need the services that she provides, and there's people who then want to abuse the services she provides. And it sucks because the people who genuinely need it have to, like, are the ones who tend to get, like, they don't speak up, or like they aren't getting what they need because they can't, like, describe exactly what they need, or like they don't know how to fit the criteria. And then there's jerks who, like, go online and figure out what the criteria is and then just, like, abuse it, and then, like, will, if they don't get it, will, like, escalate it to their managers and then, like, bully their way into getting these services that they don't really need. And it just sucks that, like, people are willing to take advantage of stuff like that when it's like, you know, you don't need it, like, you just want to abuse this system, you know? And it just sucks. Let's just say it's a mouth place. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. Chucky would be nice to them. Chucky. So the lore of Chuck E. Cheese is that he didn't get to celebrate his birthday, so he wanted to create a place where every kid could be a kid and celebrate their birthdays. So Chucky is a role model to aspire to. We love Chuck E. Cheese. That man is all inclusive. Or that rat, that mouse. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. That's Chucky's backstory. He wants every kid to have a good birthday. If, like, one of my dream purchases ever would be a Chuck E. Cheese band. I wanted an animatronic Chuck E. Cheese band. Before I lost my job, I worked for the Native hospital back home in Alaska. My husband and kid are Native, and my job was to help people in need get benefits. Okay, so yeah, you know exactly what she's talking about. Like, sometimes you need, like, a specific keyword to activate certain things, but they won't say it, and you can't force them to. And then you have jerks who know the words to say, so they will, like, oh, I have this, this, and this, and then you can't really, like, okay, I guess you qualify. Yeah. Totally get it. It's just, you want to do the best you can, and sometimes you just have to let go that sense of, like, justice of, like if 10 people get it who don't deserve it, at least the one who does deserve it, like, can also get it. Yeah, it's so hard to talk to people. Yeah. All you want to do, you just want to be nice and give people the help that they need. And it's hard to stay super positive when you have people who want to not only like abuse the system, but abuse the people working. Like, people suck. Some lady in the back is yelling at Shinji. Uh-oh. Because he's barking at her? Should I go back out there? Don't yell at my dog. You're on his property, bro. This is his house. You don't yell at him. He can yell louder. She was saying shit and pointing at him. Like yelling at him or like good stuff? Or could you not hear her? Maybe she was like, oh, look at this cute dog. She left. Ah. Oh. Yee. No, I don't know. She's being belligerent in the back. Oh. I wonder, it's not so where we live, we have like our backyard goes into like a trail and stuff. And sometimes there's like a bridge back there. And we had an issue with like one of the neighbors. This is our old neighbor, right? He was like selling drugs out of the back of his house. So then we get a lot of like meth users in the backyard. So it was an issue for a while. So hopefully it's not more of that stuff. Oh, she's cussing and yelling. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me look. Hey, what are you barking, my boy? You protecting the house like a good boy? Oh, not at him though. It's like two people. Uh-oh. All right, I might have to deal with this. I will be right back. In my old house in Alaska, the Stereo bus stop. Yeah, people always be passing by. I will be right back. We might have to take care of this. Appreciate y'all sticking around. If you have to take off, no worries. I understand. But I should be back in hopefully a few minutes. If not, we might end the stream there, depending on if this is like a thing I got to deal with. But I will be right back. All right. So, it looks like this might be a big old thing. So, I'm gonna have to deal with that. So it looks like I am gonna go ahead and end the stream there. We're about a little bit short of where we usually stream, but that's cool. We're gonna end it there. So I'm gonna switch to my new end screen. Later, Sancho. Thank you, Projects. Thanks for hanging out. Oh no, I'm sorry. Good luck. Yeah, I'll give you guys all the cheese net later. Interesting. But we are gonna go ahead and switch to our end screen. We're gonna it's gonna play there for a little bit. I automated some stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and raid into somebody else. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Have a good night, dude. Yeah, you too, Projects. And Jess, thank you for hanging out. Everyone else, lurkers and all, I appreciate y'all. Hopefully you punch the alley lady in the eye.
Okay, we got an update on alley lady.
Oh, what happened?
Okay, so when I was looking at her, she was pointing at the dog, telling the dog to shut up because she was trying to find some way to jump over.
Yeah.
She was already over on Myrna's, and Myrna came running out with her handcuffs. And she's like, "What's your name? What are you doing here? Get out! This is my house."
She jumped Myrna's wall.
She jumped Myrna's wall because there was none of the dogs are out there, and she didn't jump here. She would have, because Shinji was there, and we don't have anything blocking.
Yeah.
Because the neighbors have shit blocking.
Yeah.
So we gotta invest in that now.
Yeah. So okay. I was gonna end anyways, so we can.
Well, everyone got the update.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so my end screen's coming up. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We will raid out in a few. I appreciate if you would stick around, say hi to the person we raid, and spread the love to another streamer. But hope you guys have a good time. Definitely punch her in the eye for sure. But thank y'all and have a good rest of your night.
Bye.
Bye.